Who won the trade? You're looking at it. It's the one I didn't want to win it, but they won the trade. Why did they win the trade? So they give up Trey Lance. They get a 4th round pick. Now you're probably like, okay, so what's the point behind a 4th round pick? Well, I got a surprise for you. Look at what you could get in a draft that you wouldn't think you could get. You could get Malcolm Rodriguez. What is Malcolm Rodriguez? He's a Luke Kuechly. How important is a Luke Kuechly to a team? So you have time to think about what you're going to do with this pick, and you can go out and you can get a football player, and you can get a football player. You know what I'm saying? You can actually get a football player. It's a very nasty thing that the 49ers just did. Very nasty of them. Because now they can get, so the biggest benefit right now in NFL is getting an actual football player. If you go and get a free agent, or if you go to get somebody else's player from a team, you are losing almost every single time now. Because the thing is, it's also, people love to play in San Francisco. Who wouldn't love to play in San Francisco and then just go around, to all the stuff in California. So they have an environment that people want to go and play at, right? And one of the desires that you need somebody that's not only going to play for your team, right? But you need somebody who's going to actually work for your team. You know what I'm saying? It's going to put some work into your team. It's going to work for your team. Now 49ers probably learned from their mistake, because remember when they drafted Trey Lance, when they drafted him, they were listening to other people to draft Trey Lance, So all they can do is correct their mistake. Overall, I'd trade Trey Lance right away. I'd do it, definitely. The crazy thing I'm just not even that's not even registered in my head is now, because teams don't know how to draft. They really don't. Teams don't know how to draft. I will tell you that there is a surprise that the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th round, because you can get good players undrafted, of course, but there is a surprise that whatever player you're getting, oh my gosh, whatever player you're getting at 5th, 6th, 4th, 3rd, whatever, 4th round, if you're getting at 5th or 6th round, just at the 5th and the 6th, I could even say 7. See what I'm saying? I'm having a little bit of a debate, because you could get a good player at 7. You really could. Yeah, you could. And I think that's what I'm seeing, that you can get a good player at 7. So the trade, at first you're with the trade, you're just like, oh man, I gotta take a little bit of a bit. But once you get your pick, because once the 49ers get this pick, they're gonna be able to survive. You know what I'm saying? They're going to survive. And they're going to become a much better football team finally. Because one of the problems with the 49ers is they're always a little behind. But now they've got a pick that's going to make a difference. Now, if you think about it, why did the Rams go to the Super Bowl? Remember when the Rams went to the Super Bowl and everybody was like, how are the Rams in the Super Bowl with their late draft picks? See what I'm saying? So 49ers right now are planning an actual way to get into the Super Bowl. And it's a pretty good move. Dallas, you still get a little bit of a benefit. If I were to say you were to get a little bit of a benefit, I would say yes, you possibly got a tiny bit of a benefit. Just a little bit, but not enough, not even close. So that's why San Fran, man. San Fran got their deal. Sometimes, too, you got to be careful who's the deal you're sending it to. 49ers just are at a point that they can't make mistakes. They keep making mistakes, so they just can't make mistakes. So giving them something to get past their mistakes, yeah, I'm like, yeah, all day. My squat throw thing about Trey Lance and all that, yeah, I don't think, yeah, I'm telling you, I don't think I'd give up a 4th round pick because it's going to get a little harder. People are probably going to, teams that can't draft well are going to try and learn to draft better. Duh. And your 4th round pick is going to become something, It's going to be something. So, pretty crazy.